Hey, what's up, guys? Is it gonna stay? I need something to prop up the phone. Twitch stream failed. We should be live on YouTube. Why isn't this staying up? Maybe I have to use the DJI case. Alright, it's staying. Oh, is it gonna keep giving me this message? Gotta figure it out. Hold on. How do I disable it? I can't disable it. Gosh. Hold on. End stream. Okay. Okay. Maybe. I don't have my speakers on, so I can't check if my stream is working properly. Let's test it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, it's good. Alright, so we can officially start the stream. I don't know what category it's in. What category would this be in? See, Moblin doesn't give me options to choose what category I'm streaming in YouTube. It just says, oh goodness, this cables. Frig off, cable. Just stay up here. Okay, good. We're good. So what category does it go into? Naturally. Entertainment? See, but I don't have to set up. I want it to go people and blogs. We have a Coke with a lime. Can you see it? You can't really see it. There's a lemon in there. I sliced a lemon. And I put it in there. So what's this stream about? Want to chat? Rainy, cold days, laid off update. Okay, so I guess we just get straight to the laid off update. So we were laid off work, as you guys might have known. Temporarily laid off, so my employer said. And you know, I really enjoying my free time off. You know, I have so much time for myself. I could do what I want. By the way, guys, I'm kind of sick, so if I'm ranting a little bit, it's because my brain is not, the cogs aren't connecting properly. But so we're having all this free time, and my employer told me, you know, come in to my office and chat. We can talk about another contract. First, she has to talk to HR and see if what positions are available. And basically I'll have the same position, what she was saying when we were talking about it. But she said just like come in and we'll chat about it. So I didn't want to show up. It's windy out there, guys. The wind, like the trees blowing big time. Is it raining too? Can't tell if it's raining. Anyways, I didn't want to show up just like unannounced. Show up because her office is in the basement of this building, this old ass building, and her office is in the basement. So I didn't want to just like knock, 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 knock. Hello, can I have a moment of your time? You know, I didn't want to do that. So I sent her this email, and I'm like, um, can we set up a meet? Can we meet um, in your office in the afternoon, preferably today at like 2:30? And she didn't email me yesterday, so like all day today I was just like waiting for this email. So I got this email around 10 o'clock, which is like all day, right? And then the email said she's busy in interviews all day today, and tomorrow if we can reschedule it for Monday or Tuesday. So that's basically the update, guys. I have a meet with my employer on uh, on Tuesday afternoon, and I'll probably go in there and discuss, um, my position at this university. Just doing not no professorship, not no crazy job, just a custodian, cleaning stuff. So that's where my update is in life. As regards to Print Me Vinyl, the printer, the Cricut, and you can't really see it, but the over here, this here, the heat press machine, it's just been sitting there. Really no inspiration at all to design anything. Really no ideas have come to me about what to design. I have one idea, but um, like as soon as I make it, it's just like, what do you do with it? Um, Basically, I have a picture. I was on the Gardner. We were going to Costco or IKEA, one or the other. And I was on the Gardner and I pulled out my iPhone. The CN Tower was just looking like amazing from this angle that I was passing by. Like there was no clouds. It was just like a blue sky. And I pulled out my phone. I took this picture, and I actually sold that picture to someone outside on the streets for $15. It was just a picture of the CN Tower. It's just there. It's kind of like in the bottom angle, so you can kind of see like the bottom of the big circle in the middle. And so I was thinking about taking that image, masking it out, masking the tower out, and masking the buildings below it, and then putting like a red background, like a nice rich cherry blossom, not cherry blossom, but like rich, like cherry dynamite. Yes, if that's a color, cherry dynamite red in the background. So it's kind of like Toronto in like in the red zone, you know. And I put it on like a shirt or a tote bag and just see if like people want to get it. I don't know what color shirt I would do, but that's just like one of the ideas that I had to like create something. Other than that, nothing's really coming to me. I haven't drawn anything. I haven't designed anything. I've been really slacking. Well, I haven't been slacking. I've been on stream. That's what I've been doing with my time. I've been streaming. I've been streaming on my computer. I've been streaming at my phone. I've been streaming in real life things. I've just been I just been busy streaming, and when the stream doesn't pick up, when people aren't watching, like right now we're on YouTube and we're getting some viewers, which is like pretty cool. But I've been on Twitch usually, and like only one person comes in, and it's nice that they come in, but it's just like there's no conversation going on, so it's just all me, and I'm like emptying my information out into the world, right? My mind, and then I get to a point where I'm just like blank, and I have nothing to talk about. So when at least there's chat coming, and people are talking, then at least like there's something to talk about, right? Some form of communication. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm not giving up on streaming. I invested some money into streaming. Like I bought some streaming gear, right? I bought these microphones. Um, what else? What else? I have just some streaming stuff that I invested in, and I took the time to figure out how to do all this. So there's that. I also have this light in the back which I want to show off. Um, so I don't want to give up, but I want to somehow improve, and I don't know how to improve other than to improve myself, right? So I've been reading. It's not something I always done, read, but I'm just trying to concentrate more on focus on comprehension and just sort of storytelling and being more. But today is one of those days where you're sick. It's just like I don't know what's going on. But I appreciate whoever's tuned in right now, whoever's watching. I appreciate. There was something I wanted to do on stream. I can't remember that. Oh, I wanted to burn an incense. Get the smoky vibe going on. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my incense. So if you guys aren't familiar with the incense tray, here's my incense tray. And I don't know, this incense was pretty good when I first started out, but I think my nose got used to it. That it's become nose blind to the smell. The question is, where did I put the lighter now? Oh, here it is. I just haven't been feeling any games recently, so I haven't been streaming games. Just not in the mood to stream any games. Alright, that looks kind of cool, right? I was checking out some streams earlier today. I was doing some research into YouTube, like if I were to stream in the people and blogs section, where would my stream go, like compared to other people? Like if you go to Twitch, right? People are like, I hear people saying like, if you want to stream, Twitch is the place to stream because it's made for streamers, blah blah blah, yada yada. But it's so saturated with streamers, and to get someone to click on your video, it's you like the stars have to align somehow, right? There's got to be the blue moon in the sky, the fox has got to find its fiddle, all this sort of thing for someone to click on your video on Twitch, even Kick is the same thing. They're just like you open up the screen and you look at it, right? Like think about it. You open up the screen or you open up your browser on your phone. You see Twitch, you see Kick, and you see these squares, these rectangles, and in these rectangles there's a snippet from the stream every like 30 seconds, maybe I don't know how it is, but there's just this thumbnail, and that thumbnail is your marketing, right? If you think of it like a business, that's your marketing, and that's what's going to sell to the audience. That's your first point of sale, right? Never mind someone listening in on the stream deciding if they like the person or not. It's that it's that thumbnail, and it is a little bit about like what you put in your title, but not so much on Twitch because it's so like hidden that it doesn't even matter. People click on the video, they read the name and they look at the thumbnail and they click on it. So when you open up Twitch or Kick and you browse your category, right? Counter-Strike or in real life or just chatting or food or sleep. I don't know. People stream themselves sleeping. Can you believe that? There's this sea of thumbnails, and someone's got to click on your thumbnail. So I thought maybe YouTube was better because you can put custom thumbnails. So custom thumbnail will sort of show you well, you're supposed to show what's going to be about your stream, right? So if you're bike riding, you have a picture of a bicycle, maybe a picture of a map or the city that you're in, just something creative, right? But on Twitch and Kick, it's just this thumbnail of what's actually happening. And if you're pointed at like the wall for a second and that captures it, anyone that clicks on that link or that browse is only going to see that snippet of your clip, and that's your selling point. So I decided to say maybe YouTube is a little bit better. YouTube may be a little bit better for getting an audience, having an audience, starting an audience. But if I'm honest, other than the cool bicycle cycling that I do, right, which is awesome, um, I don't really think I talk about anything that's too important for people to want to tune in again. I was watching a marble streamer yesterday. He streams marbles, and at least he's got some interaction with people, right? You type play in chat and you enter in on the marble race, and then this video plays, this game plays out, and your marble goes down a custom map to the end, and you could set world records, and it's marbles. Have you guys heard of marbles? So at least there's some interaction there, so that will like get people to want to watch a stream. But for me, my streams is just me sort of talking about my day, talking about what's on my mind. I don't really talk about events, so I don't know. I don't know if it's streaming is a thing like I'm gonna be good at. So it is what it is. I sort of thought streaming would be a good way for me to sort of sell my product. Like Moblin is just so difficult to. It's not difficult. It's just it doesn't allow me to customize my description. It doesn't allow me to set a thumbnail. It only allows me to change the title. So that's like the only thing that you guys see. So, anyways, I wanted to bridge streaming with my business, my vinyl business, so somehow the two can work off each other. But I haven't figured it out. And goodness, it's windy out there, guys. I went outside to go buy a pizza and some Raisin Bran muffins. It was so cold. It was disgusting outside. It was awful. Where are you guys from? What kind of weather are you guys having? Let me get some more Coke. At least with this, I can take you guys with me. My phone. Just gotta make sure I don't show you guys anything that you're not supposed to see. Like open food.
How much pop are you drinking?
I'm drinking my pop. You're on stream right now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just telling you. Okay. That's my mom. She's sick too. There. So yeah, how much pop am I drinking? Just a bottle. Not not like one of those big bottles, just You know, one of those medium-sized bottles. I don't know. I feel like I need to like, what's the word? I need to celebrate something in my life, you know? I need to drink to something. So, no, not drink to something. I need to like have some pleasure in my life. And my pleasure is drinking some Coke. All right. You know, I didn't want to talk about this, but just sort of, I guess I'll try to see to get it out of there. Maybe you smoke weed, maybe you don't, marijuana. But a while ago, maybe like a year or two ago, I was a heavy smoker of weed. Like, I'm talking heavy. Like, every morning, the first thing I do after I brush my teeth and use the washroom and clean up, I would roll a joint and I would smoke. I would smoke in the morning and then I would smoke in the afternoon and in the evening. Like, constantly smoking. One thing that I didn't like about it was that it made my throat really icky, right? Because all the resin, and that it really hurt my wallet as well. So I quit, you know, mainly because I wanted to turn my life around. I wanted to do something different, so I quit smoking. But recently, and it may be influence may be the cause that's making me want to do it again. But recently, I've been wanting to start smoking again. But I've been thinking about like how it's gonna affect my mind, how it's gonna affect my wallet. Hey, Grinder, welcome in. But I was just talking to my grandma. I'm like, because they knew, my family knows I smoked when I used to smoke. And they would always make jokes about it. So I was like, so I'm thinking like, so I started talking to my grandma. I was like, I wonder if I should smoke again, you know, just to try it out. And I'm thinking like, I'm not thinking like heavy stuff, you know, like 20%. I'm thinking like 11, 14% THC, just small stuff. But I'm worried that I'll turn into the person that I was before, where I'm just constantly smoking. And I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to have to wake up and think about it. I don't want to have to like roll joints while going to work. Like, I don't want to have to do that. If I do start smoking again, which I probably won't because I don't want to, it would just be like a casual thing, you know, just to fill that itch. But it may be just like a phase, right? Maybe it would just be something like I don't know, just a small urge. What do you think, Grinder? I know you're a big time smoker. You'll probably say, "Don't do it, bro. Don't smoke." Smoking is bad, right? Bad for your body. This Fisherman Friend tastes good. I saw. I don't know if you're still there, Grinder, but I saw the red that you put on your hand. Looks pretty cool when you look at it from the top. I thought you were gonna do like the whole inside of your hand for some reason, but you only did like the perimeter of the hand, which it came out pretty good. I wanted to know what was the name of the color of ink you used there. I think you said like cherry something. Was it cherry blossom, cherry boom or something? But it was pretty cool. I haven't been tattooing at all. But I said I was gonna go do it. I was gonna do something either today or tomorrow. Just like pull out the pen, and I have a stencil that I laid on fake skin. So I have where is it? Here, I'll show you guys. I heard I heard you heard you, bro. You see me struggling, so if you ever want to try it, treat it like alcohol, moderation. That's good advice. Yeah, treat it in moderation. It's making me want to go try buy some right now, but I don't want to spend money on something. So, oh, it's really messed up. So this is some of the stuff that I've been doing. I don't know if I showed you guys. That's the stuff I've been doing, like freehand, um, just making it up in my head. And then I started getting into stencils. So here are the stencils that I placed down. And some of them you can see is kind of washing away. Kind of washing away. But the bird is the one that I filled in. And it on camera it looks okay. But if I look at it, I could see all the motion that I put into it. Because I heard people do like little circles, right? If you're using a 3-liner, you do circles to fill in. But they also say to use like a larger liner, a larger needle to do thicker lines, right? But I'm just practicing with the 3-line liner. Sup to you to be in control, I think. Let me rewind back. Him and speak, especially if you always remember what you don't like about it. It like alcohol. I think people can moderate. However, there is alcoholics, and I find there are narcotic people as also. It's up to you to control, I think. Yeah, that's good advice. It's all about control, right? Mental discipline. Not we don't always have it, but it's getting on my skin. See the stencil's kind of peeling off. The stencil maker that I got is pretty good, but I feel like I need something to spray on this fake skin to help it apply more. I use fire truck. I use deodorant, and I put the stencil on there. I rub it down. I left these ones for like a long time, very long time. Before I started the bird, I left it for like a day. And the stencil stained the fake skin like it did here. But I feel like it's not as like if I were to do something really detailed, I feel like it applies too much ink. Now that I'm holding my fake skin and I'm talking about tattooing, it makes me want to start back. But yeah. Stencil glue. Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, if I were to. Why are your comments getting deleted? Message deleted by Steam Elements. Why is Steam Elements deleting your messages? Strange. See, if I were to have to tattoo somebody, I don't know like the procedure. I know you gotta shave the skin. You gotta clean it with soapy water, super green water. Rub alcohol on it too, I think. See, I don't really know. But that's okay. It's just all learning, right? And we did do our first tattoo on ourselves there, a little box on our wrist, you can see right there. Little box. I wanted to add to it, but I didn't. I don't know. It's just a box. I tried filling it in a little bit too, doing a little bit of shading in it, just to see how the skin would accept ink if I were to do my technique of shading. And it picked up a little bit, very lightly stuff I did. Like I just scraped the skin and it injected ink. So I'm thinking like that technique does work. One of the people I watch for technique wise is a YouTube channel called Unseen Level, and like this guy from Unseen Level, his name is John, what is his name? John something. He's like he's like so in tune with tattooing. He's such an inspiration. But yeah, that's where I learned most of my stuff. Deodorant makes everything wider and not dry as will thin lines on the skin make stencil last longer. I think also, man, at the price and the cost of losing your lines, it's way worth it. So what's it called again? Stencil glue? Let's check it out. So there's a local shop in Toronto here where a lot of tattoo artists get their stuff called Maple Tattoo Supply. It's a local shop. They gave me some free cartridges, ink needle cartridges for writing a review while I was there. Let's see. Would it be medical supplies? Stencil glue. Do they have a shirt search? They do. Stencil glue. Proton stencil primer, airless system. Maybe that's it. Dynamic stencil magic tattoo supply. Or is it stencil gel? $22 for stencil gel. Watch a couple shorts. Let me Google it. Stencil glue. Stencil glue is a specialized low-tack repositionable adhesive designed to hold stencils securely in place, preventing paint bleed and ensuring crisp, clean lines without leaving residue. Commonly available as sprays, such as iCraft Pixie Spray or Aleene's or liquid, is ideal for fabric, walls, and paper. Let me type tattoo. Oh, stencil stuff is the name? Oh, I see it here. Stencil stuff. Stencil stuff. 4 ounce. Small. That's a small amount. I guess you don't need that much. It's a lotion. Grinder. You know what I just thought? I thought we should maybe do a co-stream together, where we take the same stencil, we place it on fake skin, and both of us work on the same stencil, and then compare our results in the end. Do you think that would be interesting for people to watch? Something with a little bit of shading, some line stuff, and we use the same needles, or like we'll use like the same needles as in terms of like 3-round liners, 5-round liners. Yeah, I know. I would look into it, but stencil glue, stencil stuff. That's the first one that I seen. Stencil transfer gel. Anyways, we'll get back to work maybe. Like, I'm not looking forward to having to work back with my with with my employer, doing the stuff that I don't like doing. But it's gonna be, a steady income. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it right now. I can't even wrap my brain around it. It's just not what I want to do at the end of the day. But it's something that everyone says, you got to do. No one's considering how I feel, you know? Just looking at some of the tattoo guns. I was thinking about getting a different tattoo gun just to compare what the one I currently have, it is compared to like a different quality, different brand one, to see if there's any differences or if it would feel the same. What did Grinder say just now? We could dual screen tattoos, man, but me, I shake a lot, bro. I don't do lines and everybody on anybody besides myself, but I'm sure we could work something out, man. I got you on the job, man. Not a carrier, just a job, man. Not a career, just a job, man. Yeah. I think that when I say that, it hits a note with a lot of people. Because a lot of people are doing stuff that sucks, you know? It sucks. These tattoo guns are like thousands of dollars. The Vlad Blade Ultron 4 Pro tattoo machine. The Bishop. Equalizer Unicorn Max. $703. Oh, I feel like tattooing, guys. But how long have we been going for? Is there any way for me to see? 37 minutes. Oh, we'll go for like 45 minutes and then we'll call it. It's just I'm having trouble drawing right now. And if I'm not creating anything, I feel like my pursuit in tattooing is kind of left for naught because you're just copying other people's work, and I don't like that. I want to be able to create, but we're having trouble finding like motivation to draw anything. Like I drew a turtle the other day, right on stream. I drew a turtle. I don't know if that's something I want to draw. Dragonhawk Masked Fold. Is that the one we have? Let me just hold my tattoo machine just to see how I feel about it. I gotta find it though. It's right over here somewhere. I have this pouch. This pouch I put my tools in. So here's my Dragonhawk Fold 3. Here's my Dragonhawk. It's a little bit slimy from the Vaseline because I didn't put a machine bag on it, so I have to clean this. But it's a good tattoo gun. It's a good tattoo machine. I don't know what a good one is, but it's like, you hear that? It's not very loud. It sounds like the motor sounds smooth. But people are tattooing at 8 volts, and I find like I'm more consistent on a very low voltage. You know, like when I'm at 4 volts, if I can go down to 3 volts, I think that would be like the sweet spot for me, but it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. We'll tattoo something either today or tomorrow. We'll see. I'm getting some ink on my mouse. That's no good. That's an expensive mouse. Okay, guys, I think that's good. I sort of got some stuff off my chest in this stream. Talked a little bit about work. Talked about our crummy weather. You know, we got rain. Rain is never fun. So we can't get out and do bicycle streams. I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in. We had some viewers today, which is better than what we had on Twitch. So that's good. Thank you, Grinder, for coming in. And everyone else, we had some mysterious viewer as well. So I'd like to thank everyone that tuned in. I appreciate it. Or should we just go? Should we continue until this incense is done? Look at this incense, guys. It's almost done. What is it called again? Egyptian musk. We'll just hang out until the incense is done, which is almost done. Hey G-Man, if you're getting on today, maybe we'll do some COD. I've been feeling to play some COD. So if you want to play some COD, I'm down for some COD, some Warzone. Warzone's been pretty good, pretty fun. Or maybe I'll set up my tattoo in the living room and do some tattooing. I won't do it on stream, but just to see if I want to get back into it, get the gears working. Okay, guys, this incense pretty much done. You guys have yourself a great afternoon, evening. Get yourself something good to eat. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, maybe tomorrow. Okay, this has been Orange Pylon.